everybody, it's Fluffy here. I'm going to do another fanfic read of Reharmonized Ponies. So, this time, it's the awesome and amazing Rainbow Dash. So I hope you enjoy.
Yes, everything went just as planned. I still have my closest friends' trust and faith. Cloudsdale's still there. Discourse beaten. And all I had to do was use my own friends' trust against them, play on their expectations, and play myself off as the arrogant, self-serving little nag I was back when I was best friends with Gilda. Oh, pretend I was completely deluded. My name is Rainbow Dash, fastest and best flyer in Equestria, save the wonder bolts of colors. And I hold one of the elements of harmony, loyalty. And just a short bit ago, I betrayed my best friends, a quest given by my princess and the world, all for the sake of my home and my species. The elements were stolen by this big bad guy named Discord. We were lured into this maze the elements were supposed to be at, got separated, and I got thrown in the impossible choice. Let my home and everyone in it be destroyed, or betray my buddies in saving the world. I knew we'd win. We had to win. There was no way we couldn't win. I knew this would have to turn out alright. I figured the others could have held the fort while I saved my home. So I quit Discord's game at his own offer, and instantly made the others lose. I didn't turn back. Yes, it hurt. And it didn't stop hurting. I put everything I had into my return wings to get to Cloudsdale. Still in one piece. Still together. Unfortunately, I was going too fast to stop. I nearly performed another sonic rain boom as I crashed into the highest building in the center of Cloudsdale. Discord appeared in an instant.
Oh, looky, you made it just in time. I guess I can't go blaming everyone, you know, when Wayne's homeless after all. Not to mention, though, all those Pegasi in the city hospital with broken wings who may or may not have been able to have been saved by others before they went splat.
Discord chuckled at that. Jerk!
No, he said in a disturbingly calm tone. How about I tell everyone what a wonderful job you did?
My blood turned to water. No!
I charged at Discord,
but he just vanished and reappeared a few steps to one side. I crashed into the side of a building, only for part of the building to turn into a cloudy hand and toss me back to its side, like it was where it belonged. Discord produced a megaphone from nowhere and began to shout into it.
Attention all Pegasi! Attention all Pegasi! May I have your attention?
The various Pegasi stopped in their tracks, whether on a cloud or in air, and turned towards me and Discord, whose body language was way too chummy for me.
I am Discord, the great and really great Lord of Disharmony and Confusion. Beside me is Rainbow Dash, one of the 6 keepers of the elements of harmony. In her case, loyalty, and she has proven her loyalty to you, the people of Cloudsdale.
No! Please stop! I screamed.
By exchanging your safety with doing the rest of the world. They all gasped. There was a silence as a giant
spotlight came out of nowhere above me, and my face appeared on a giant floating screen behind me. Stunned silence ruled the moment. Many recognized me as the winner of the best young flyer from that year. I wanted to fly away, but my wings felt so heavy.
Now, what do you feel for this Pegasus who is your hero? Who saved your homes and livelihood by doing the lives of all other living things?
I got about 1 to 2 cheers, among an overwhelming waves of boos and pathetically aimed rotten fruit that angry people seem to be able to summon at will. Please, I didn't mean this,
You knew what was going to happen, my dear. Why act so surprised now?
I felt sick. The noise went on for several seconds before Discord said casually,
Oh, don't worry, they're all about to become too insane to care or remember what I just told them. This is all for your sake, my dear.
It was a knife in the gut. But you say...
I sound the foundations of whole whip rumble without you. I never said I wouldn't improve the locals with some heavy doses of chaos.
Don't you dare! Discord tails wrapped around me before I can complete my charge at him. Then he produced a small white glove and slapped me in the face a few times. Ow!
Oh my. Aren't you a spoiled little pony? First I give you your wings back. I spare your home. I let everyone know you're the reason they were spared, so they know what a great and loyal hero to your own people you are. And then when they aren't being appreciative, I decide to give you a gift by making you stop being able to care. And you betrayed almost all of Equestria. You need some manners.
I can't remember the last time I cried. I don't want to. I was struggling to keep the tears from forming. Please, don't do this. Let them hate me. Let them be angry at me. Let them...
Blah, blah, blah. Who are you? Pinkie Pie? Or is that now Rainbow Crash? Rainbow Ditch? Or maybe Trader Dash? Anyway...
All Discord needed to do was snap his fingers, and the screen showing my face turned into swirling circles of color I was very familiar with. Don't look! They didn't listen. The screen got every pony's attention fast. They stared like zombies for a couple seconds, and then some fell down to the ground, drooling and soiling themselves as they dragged themselves along in their front hooves, babbling random noises. Others broke out laughing. Their eyes crossed as they blew in chaotic patterns, crashing into each other in cloud billions, but not showing as if they felt it. Some locked their legs together and began to fly around in rigid square patterns, making sounds like engines. Others fell, trying to fly with their hooves and try with their wings while giggling at everything. One little pink filly, I think I knew, whose name begins with C, actually began gnawing at her own wings.
Oh, shit, look at him now.
Discord giggled.
This is a classic.
Make it stop! I begged Discord. Discord said in a "What do we learn now" voice.
No, this is a choice you made, dear. No going back on things like that. Now you'll excuse me, I have Ponyville, Canterlot, and everywhere else is spruced up back to how it was before those two alicorns messed up my beautiful chaos. Toodles.
He vanished. I could only stare in shock. I tried to stop the other Pegasi from hurting themselves for about a minute before I was beaten bucked 3 ways from Sunday by mad winds and mad hooves and were practically knocked out of the sky. I couldn't bear to look at it any longer. I fled like a coward. Maybe that's what I've been this whole time. Fluttershy's always scared but faces her fears. But when I get scared, I just run from my fears. I desperately flew back to the others. When I didn't find them in Canterlot Gardens, I flew back along the routes we had taken from Ponyville. Of course, I didn't find out until later that they had all faced and were gazed by Discord to break them. It didn't even occur to me he'd want to break the others too. Yeah, I'm a total egocentric for a gal who's supposed to be the embodiment of loyalty, aren't I? As I flew back to Ponyville to get back with the others, I saw at a distance exactly how they were acting and what they looked like. Their colors were muted like mine, except Twilight, and they had their wings and horns back. I flew up behind them, not sure how to go about explaining myself, or if I could explain myself. But as I was getting close, the landscape began twisting. The day and night went as mad as the weather. They weren't about to notice my Pegasus in this jumbled mess. And that's when I got close to hear them. Fluttershy was acting like 10 Gildas. Pinkie Pie looked like he was a bad remake. Twilight didn't look too happy either. AJ looked sour, and Rarity was ranting about a boulder she was carrying around that she insisted was a giant diamond named Tom. I had done all this. I had done it all. Everything was my fault. I had to get away again. I had to fly away again. So I flew away from my now mostly insane friends as fast as I could. I didn't even think of approaching Twilight, who was still sane, and asking for her help. Since when do I ever think? Soon enough, I found a nearby cloud, crammed into it like it could make me vanish, and threw up over the side. Who says ponies can't puke? And it just stayed there, feeling sorry for myself and reminding myself what a self-serving backstabber I was. The others found me. I noticed them before they noticed me somehow. I saw they were alive and well in themselves again, unlike me. I wanted to fly down there and kiss Twilight's hooves and beg for forgiveness, but they never trusted me again in a million years. I couldn't take that, so I played the role of the brainwashed pawn. I pretended to be a delusional mad pony. I fought them tooth and hoof. I made them pay through the nose, so they never even dreamed that everything I had done could not have been due purely to the curse Discord put on me. And with one moment of anger and discord from Fluttershy, they caught me and held me down like the mad pony I was acting like. And Twilight's horn touched my head. Twilight's spell didn't erase my memories of my betrayal. So much for that small hope. Instead, it tortured me worse than Discord ever could. By showing me every single moment of my life, I proved I was better than I was today, over and over, when I didn't abandon others for my own hide. In other words, I'm not awarding an element of loyalty. It's not that I haven't grown up since I didn't bother to check on Fluttershy after I found out she fell during the Pegasus race. I just blew it. So we faced the devil himself, and we fought our hardest. The sicko's ego proved to be his undoing when he didn't realize the others had their heads back on straight until we blasted him. And everything was sane again. At least Discord's gone. Stone again. Hopefully for a lot longer than over 1,000 years this time. And with him, the only one who could tell the others what he really did to me. The people of Cloudsdale pass off what they remember as just one more delusion. I guess it's easier for them to take than knowing the truth. That other version of AJ would be proud, I guess. We got a recognition by everyone in Canterlot for saving the world. Again. Pinkie Pie threw the party of all parties. I can't say I didn't have fun. I'm back home now, trying to sleep and drown out the nightmares. That's when there was a knock at the door. Well, as much as knocking works the clouds. It was late at night when Luna's moon high in the sky. I had no clue that would be Scootaloo? The little filly looked up at me, uncharacteristically silenced at my presence. I was going to ask how she got up here, or she had finally learned how to use her wings right, when I noticed the crashed skateboard half stuck in my house claw bank. The little orange blank flank Pegasus asked in an uncharacteristically small tone. Hi, Rainbow Dash. Can I stay with you tonight? I blinked. Huh? Why? What about your parents? Please? I knelt down staring in their eyes. Scootaloo, talk to me. You can always talk to the Dashed. Can't we talk inside? It's kinda cold. I nodded and let her inside. A few minutes later, we were sitting in the mess I passed off as my living space. I asked, now, why do you want to sleep with me tonight? I normally sleep in the clubhouse, but I don't want it tonight. The clubhouse? What about her family? I thought just more confused. Why don't you want to? 'Cause I don't deserve to be a cutie bar crusader! Huh? When that big nasty snake dragon goat thing came to Ponyville and everyone started acting weird, we were at the clubhouse trying to be Cutie Mark Crusader Samurai. And Cutie Mark Crusader who dancers in Scootaloo. So Appleboom tried to run Sweet Apple Acres to help her family, and Sweet built her sister, and as soon as they ran into Ponyville, Appleboom turned up black and red and began to sink and rise out of the ground with a huge grin on her face. And Sweetbelle turned the big doll and just keep putting on and taking our clothes. And I ran away. I kept running away until I saw the rainbow. Then I knew you beat that big monster, and I came back. I didn't even try to help them. I ran away. I always run away. I never run away. You ran away? I thought. Scootaloo, you could follow them into Ponyville. What do you think would have happened? I think we would turn into a chicken or something. And would that have helped your friends? No? Scootaloo says in confusion. Scootaloo, you're not a runaway. There was no choice that you would have changed things. You did the only thing you could do. You kept yourself from getting hurt. If you could have helped them, that would be different. But you couldn't. But I shouldn't have given up anyway! You're supposed to not give up, no matter how impossible. I should have found a way. No, that's not how you're supposed to be, an idiot. You knew what would happen. Throwing yourself away when it wouldn't help your buddies wouldn't be brave. It would be stupid. Scootaloo, we all face impossible choices. And if that was the way to help them, you can't blame yourself for not acting on something you didn't know. If I knew about something after I did something, jeez, this is weird. Look, Scootaloo, you're not a coward. If there's a better way, you didn't know it then, and everyone is safe now. So don't go hurting yourself over something that's over and done with. So how did Apple and Sweetbelle feel about it? Scootaloo sniffed. They don't know. I ran away and I abandoned them. You didn't abandon them. Stop saying that, Squirt. You abandoned whatever it was this Squirt turned him into. I thought over carefully what to say next. Where was Fluttershy when I really needed her? Or Pinkie Pie? Or Twilight? Or any pony but me? Scootaloo, if you're really that sure that's what you did was a bad thing, then remember it! Remember what happened. You made that choice that got less ponies hurt, not more. If Apple Bloom and Sweetbelle are really your friends, then they'll forgive you. But daylight hit my brain in the dead of the night. You have to forgive yourself first. You can't do that. What difference will the rest make? Scootaloo stayed silent for a bit. I didn't think everything I said would sink in. The Crusaders have proven rather dense, but I hope a little would find its way in. Thank you, Dash. Can I still stay with you tonight? Okay, kiddo. Just tonight. She was asleep in seconds in my bed. It reminded me when I used to sleep in bed with my mom when I was scared out of my wits by some nasty nightmares. Whatever monsters want to haunt Scootaloo's sleep tonight, I promise they have to go through me first. I don't normally give a lot of thanks to the Alicorn sisters, but tonight I thank Princess Luna for a night delivering my own little redeemer to me.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed this fanfic read of Reharmonized Ponies Rainbow Dash. So, this has been Agent Fluffy, and I'll see you guys next time. Rarity, I guess Pinkie Pie is next. I'm not so sure. I'll have to check. So, if you like this video, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe for more content. So this has been Agent Fluffy, and I'll see you guys in the next